All right, we're back. One moment. All right, cool. That should be it for that. Let's get back to that. Excellent. So yeah. After a little dinking around, I actually got 3D Mark 2000 working with the hyper-threaded chip, which is cool. Wasn't expecting that to happen, but after a little messing around, we got it. And I figured it'd be fair to, run this final benchmark, so we can complete the simple 5 benchmark set here. It did teach me to use 3D Mark 2001 next time, but regardless, here we are. So we'll just run it real quick to have a recording, and probably later on I'll go ahead and compile them all, put them on the NFGL Facebook page or something. But let's go ahead and benchmark, see what happens. Now, actually, I end up having to put 3D Mark 2000 in compatibility mode, Windows 98 compatibility mode. That was the only way it ran with the Pentium 4 chip we have. Not exactly sure why that's the case, but that's what ended up happening. So here we are. Pew, pew, pew. It looks like it's running pretty smooth. Medium detail. Still running pretty solid. Okay. So far, so good. Pew, pew. Now with high detail. That's seems like it's a lot better for the frames per second on this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Seems like it's a lot better. We're still getting some dips here and there when we have, more things to render, but I don't think it's dropped below 60 at all, with at least the low detail of this test. Say medium detail looks like. And it's still looking pretty good. We'll probably dip below 60 here when we get to some of the water effects, but that's not bad, guys. That's not bad. Yeah, get some of that water now. There we go. See, we're dipping like 50s. I don't know if we hit below 50 at all, but still, dude. Alright, high detail. See if we get below, we might get below 30 on this. We got like below 40 there for a little bit, but I don't think we got below 30 at all. I think we stayed pretty consistent. Multi-texturing. Let's go. I mean, it seems to be handling this just fine. Obviously, it's a benchmark that's probably a generation behind the actual CPU. Okay. I know, Mr. Watson. But mapping's looking pretty decent. So looks like it's handling it pretty good. All right. Bless you. Wolf. Let's see what we got, Watson. 10,224 3D marks. That should be well above what we had before with our 3,000, or with our 8,000, I should say. I'm going to make sure to record that on here real quick. That is 10,224 3D marks. That's for 2,000. All right. Cool. Not too bad, folks. Not too bad. Sweet. I am happy about that. I know, buddy. Wow. Cool. So that worked. And just to check something like, say, if I go to performance, open up Chrome, which I know will hammer this a little bit. It's using both threads. Cool. Very good. What else would hammer this pretty hard? Let's try the Blizzard, the World of Warcraft installer. I know, bub. So I tried installing World of Warcraft on... Ooh, actually, I don't have the room for World of Warcraft. I don't. That's not going to work well. We can't do that. World of Warcraft takes up so much space on the hard drive. Let's see here. Do I have another game that was sort of running sluggish on this? Oh, yeah, I know. Dark Star 1, right? Wherever I put it. Where did I put that game, Watson? Is it in this box? Did I slip it in this one? I don't think I left it on the table here. There's Battlefield. There's all of that. Let's look in here instead. I don't think I put it. Where did I put Dark Star 1? Might be still on the pile here of things to add. That's right. That might be the case. At least I would hope so. Don't see it there. So that was in a... What kind of case was that in? I think that was in a cardboard case. Where did I put that game at? What did I do with that? Ah, shucks. Well, shoot, where did I put that? I wanted to try that out. It's none of these. Man, where did I put that? I don't have to like dig for it. That'd stink. That'd be so lame. God, I don't think I put it anywhere though. That's the thing. Okay, where did I put that game? Where did that go? So up top there is Romance 3 Kingdoms. Chrono Cross. Ah, here we go. It's hiding. Don't hide from people. It scares them, game. Or at least makes me have to look for things. Okay, now they have the new CPU. We saw how Darkstar 1 performed before, which was not super well. Let's see if that made a difference. Let's find out. Let's see, I think I see both threads being leveraged. That's a good thing. Gives me hope. Again, I think we should meet the requirements easily for this. Yeah. We have well above the recommended CPU now. I believe our video card should be just fine for this. Should be. Actually, I'm not sure where the X800 sits compared to the 9800 Pro. It's probably a better card than that. So, the 9800 Pro might be the bottleneck. So this is a little smoother. I mean, we got some like skipping going on with this ship here. Let's see how the cinematics go. Cinematics are a lot better. A lot better. What? Then everyone got blowed up. It's still a little bit of like a jitter. Not sure what that's all about. Runs pretty smooth though. There's some jitter here and there. Oh, especially when it gets to the space station. Cool. Well, it seems to run okay. Cool. Yeah, it was holding pretty well on both threads. It looks like really it's a GPU at that point, which we might be able to do some stuff about that once we get a lot of cooling on that GPU. We can really push it a little bit harder if we need to. Cool. Cool beans. Actually, let's see what I can do with the catalyst tools. See here. I don't know if I can do any overclocking necessarily, but we might be able to do something. So we got anti-aliasing we can set. Active anti-aliasing. Okay. Catalyst AI. All settings. Some OpenGL settings we can set on here too. Some information center about the hardware. Can we do anything to test this at all? Guess we check the driver updates just in case. I know, Watson. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with the website right now. Monitor property, 75 hertz. Okay, adjustments, HD TV support. Display options. Display manager, we can do all kinds of fun stuff with that. See what else we have under here. Okay. Optimal quality, I guess. Let's see if we can run Far Cry 2 real quick, I guess. I don't know. We may or may not be able to. I'm rather curious why it will not even run at all, but see if we just straight up run the game, what happens. Interesting. What about Far Cry 1? I assume Far Cry 1 will run. Hi. Okay. Okay, Nibelgore. Cool. Yeah. Max that out, yeah. Let's try that. Max out Far Cry. Hi. Powered by Cry Engine. Nah, I don't care about that. I have seen and heard the cinematics for Far Cry. I'm good. I'm so fresh and so clean, so fresh and so clean, clean. Ain't that right, Watson Pup? Ain't that right, Watson Pup? Look, it's Watson. It's a Watson Pup. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna see if Far Cry runs okay on this. I believe it should. Sort of. Oh, now this looks so weird. Do we even have any sound? I mean, I should. It's like a delay in the input. What's going on? What's wrong, Far Cry? What you doing, buddy? I think it froze. Oh, would you lock my whole system up? Far Cry. Well, we'll end it there. Far Cry locked my system up. I'll write down the 3D marks and stuff later. Thanks for joining for the second time around, guys. See you.